30 a.m. right now. On this Wednesday, it's April 23rd. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Emily West is here tracking commuter alerts for us. Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is here with a forecast. Feeling spring-ish.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Yes. And it's going to feel like May the rest of the day. Off to a good start. We're at 55 now at Central Park, 53 in Bridgeport, White Plains at 50, Newark at 52. You can see already that sun, a few high clouds, but overall pleasant. 68 degrees by 1 o'clock, headed up to 75. Plenty of sunshine, clear skies this evening as temperatures even through 10 p.m. Still in the low to mid 60s. All right, 6:30, almost 6:31. Emily, what's going on?
Oh, Maria, good morning, everyone. Checking out this overturned truck live from Chopper 4. That's 80 eastbound exit 47 all the way to 52. You can see it's on its side. A lot of content spilled out. Came off the roadway there. Those are the tracks, but heavy delays both directions this morning. So this is going to be there for quite some time. Darlene, back to you. 6:31 now. Happening today, we are expecting to learn more about a 1997 cold case murder investigation on Long Island. NASA 9, we are looking at 55 degrees, or is it 55? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Here in the city, Maria.
Yeah, that's a nice temperature, right? Maybe a light jacket if you don't remember to bring it or can't get the kids to throw it on. They're going to be fine today. A nice mild one looks great for recess as temperatures will be in the mid and upper 60s, low 70s as they finish up their school day. But those weekend games may be threatened with some showers. So I'm going to time out that rainfall coming up in the 10-day.
Thanks so much. Also ahead, an overturned truck in Parsippany on 80 both ways, approaching exit 47. Chopper 4, got a better look at what's going on. A lot of debris spill here. So both directions, Darlene and Michael, you get delays taken up. Thank you, Em. And you can now watch Today in New York at 7 a.m. Live local news continues wherever you stream News 4. We'll be back. Parts of New York City being asthma capital of the world.
All right, it's 6:45 right now. We want to check in with Maria. Some beautiful skies, though, we're seeing this morning over New Jersey.
Yeah, I got an eye on Point Pleasant Beach. It's been a beautiful sunrise. Some of those high clouds adding so much color to the sky. Nice, quiet ocean. The winds are light. But we're also focusing on air quality in terms of what the wildfire smoke will be doing. So we've got our eyes on that. Of course, Tracy Strahan has been reporting on the conditions all morning long. Depending on the status of the fire over the next 24 to 48 hours, we could see some smoke continuing to be a factor in from the city, Long Island, northern New Jersey, as the winds turn a little more southerly heading into tomorrow morning. So that'll be something we're watching. Air quality, of course, and the smoke visible in the sky, even through perhaps early on Friday. One thing that would be great just all around, cleaning out the air, would be some good rainfall. We have that coming on Saturday, but it is dry between now and then, maybe as much as half an inch in certain areas and some welcome rainfall through parts of South Jersey. But as I mentioned, between now and then, not much going on. It's just about how nice it is and comfortable. These warm temperatures, but not too warm, in the low 70s. This is the front on Saturday that'll bring us the rainfall, but just on Saturday. So it is out early, the second half of the weekend. It looks really, really nice. And then that next system that we'll watch for the middle of next week. So again, overall, a pretty quiet weather situation here the next few days. So we check in on Point Pleasant Beach, 55 degrees. That's about where we stand at Central Park. Mild in Central Park today, 75 degrees. So pick your spot with some sunshine. I bet it'll be busy. 77 at Newark, 73 today in White Plains. We stay in the 60s from Islip and Eastport, low 70s in Bridgeport, right along the coastal zones, including the Jersey Shore and Long Island. We're looking at temperatures holding near 60 degrees. And then overnight tonight with light winds, clear conditions down to 54 degrees. And another beauty tomorrow, mostly sunny, up to 73. That humidity staying in check. It's really picture perfect spring weather for the next few. There are showers on Saturday. They move out, so Sunday's looking good, beautiful. Temperatures a little bit cooler, but still close to or just above average at 67 degrees. And talk about above average, that's the case all next week. And in fact, looks like summer headed back here by midweek, back into the 80s. All right, 6:47 now. Emily, what's going on?
Maria, there are quite a few delays. Good morning, everyone. You can see it through Queen, just a heavy go. Staten Island Expressway, slowdowns across the Verrazano Bridge. And then even we've got a lot of backups here. Chopper 4 is showing us this overturned truck at at Parsippany. You can see it's on its side. This is both directions from Route 46 to Two Bridges Road. A lot of contents here spilled, so clean up on the way. So eastbound, you've got the left lane taken up. Westbound, the right lane is blocked. And again, it is going to be a very heavy go. You can see that it's still quite a ways away from getting everything cleaned up and out of the way this morning. Also on the Garden State Parkway, that earlier accident on 109, that wrapped up. Roadways reopened as well from those wildfires that Tracy Strahan's been talking about. We got a truck that hit the bridge, though, on the Hutch southbound at the Merrimack Road, and then out east on Long Island, we've got 111 both ways closed. Accident investigation, and then a lot of that Hamptons traffic already beginning on Montauk and Sunrise Highway. Darlene, back to you.
Thank you very much. M648 now. Thank you for streaming with us. It's Wednesday, April 23rd. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Emily West is here for Adele Caballero, tracking our roads and rails in this midweek Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa here with today's forecast, and the sun is just right there.
Yeah. Right there.
Right there.
It's right there.
On time.
Literally right behind us.
On time. Exactly where it should be. Yes, it's lovely out there. Pleasantly cool and a nice mild afternoon again, where temperatures are going to get above average again. Let's show you what's going on or not going on. We have some spotty clusters of showers and thunderstorms across the country. No big time spring system, and we're nestled in that nice comfy spot where we don't see very much of anything. It's certainly not showing up with rainfall on the radar. So it's another dry afternoon, a few high clouds, and that's about it. Stays mild. By lunchtime, enjoy outside, 66 degrees, so maybe a light jacket in the shade. And then you've got full on sunshine at times today, up to 75 degrees. So above average, but comfortable as that humidity stays low. And we'll see fair skies into the overnight, clear, in fact, through tomorrow morning, back down into the mid 50s. All right, we're coming up on a slow start to the day for some as far as traffic goes. Good morning, Ann.
That's right, Maria. For those of those taking the subway, we've got delays and service changes on the F, G, and M New Jersey Transit buses due to the wildfires. Ocean County 15-minute delays in and out of New York Port Authority, as well as Atlantic City Bus Terminal. Out of the roadways, get an overturned RV, which I'll talk about in a second. But George Washington Bridge, about 35 minutes in. Now you're going to find about 10 to 15, both at the Lincoln and the Holland. So truck is on its side, 80 eastbound between exit 47 to Two Bridges Road. You got a lane taken up westbound. So quite a few delays. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Emily, thank you. Next few days, so many Christians and people from around the world pay their respects to the pontiff.
At the same time, cardinals who are already discussing who will be the next pope. NBC's Jay Gray is in Rome with more on that process.
We're going with Maria right now, taking a look at our weather on this midweek. Hey, Maria.
Hey, guys. Yeah, a lovely afternoon. It's more in line with averages for May, but we'll take it. Low humidity, too. From Passaic and Mount Vernon, Hauppauge, starting off in the 50s with some sunshine, going to end up in the mid and upper 70s, a few 60s out there closer to the coast, but no rainfall. And that's the case for a few days until we get to Saturday. So I'm going to update the timing on that coming up in the 10-day.
Thank you. Stapled vehicle on the BQE. This is westbound right near Manhattan Bridge coming up. I'll tell you about that overturned truck on 80. But first, check out the Gowanus, where you got a heavy ride heading toward the Prospect. I'll tell you where else you will slow down when Today New York returns.
Checking on the weather, certainly important to think about it now that we're going to be getting outside more and more.
Absolutely. And the stagnant weather pattern, a bit of it anyway, as we see the light winds today and the next few days. It does look lovely out there right now. The view from Jersey City, always a pretty one this time of day with that sun coming up. One zone, of course, that we'll be watching very closely for many reasons, South Jersey and the fire situation there, where we'll keep an eye on the air quality as our smoke forecast kind of tracks it, pushing more to the north, including the city, North New Jersey, Long Island, as we get into tomorrow morning because of a more southerly wind carrying some of that smoke. So we'll watch it even through the end of the week, of course, depending on how the fire containment is handled the next day or so. So we'll keep an eye on that, and if it does indeed have an effect on air quality in the short term. For the long term, it has been dry, the drought conditions, including in South Jersey. This was last week, the drought monitor. Obviously, some rain has helped. So the latest run, which is again updated tomorrow, tomorrow, showing some improvement. But again, this is a long-term situation where it's not just the rainfall, but the soil moisture and the vegetation out there right now, which of course everything is blooming. So we have a little extra fuel in some spots. But we do have some rain coming, much needed rainfall on Saturday. Maybe not great timing, but between now and then, we do have some really comfortable days. It is this front that will be watching to bring us that rainfall, not all day, not all weekend. So that is the good news on the timing. For today, enjoy what's going to be a nice afternoon. We've got 66 degrees by noontime, up to 75. Those winds stay light, and it stays pleasant through this evening. Temperatures holding in the low 60s. And then by tonight, down to 54 degrees. A couple days still in the low 70s, above average, but low humidity, so comfortable Thursday and Friday. The showers are moving in for Saturday. They're out by Sunday. So once again, we don't have a full washout weekend, although it'll be cooler on Sunday, but on our way back to summery by midweek. We've got a couple days close to or exceeding 80. All right, Emily, how are things looking out there right now?
Well, Marie, we've got delays and service changes on the subways, the ACFM and G trains, New Jersey Transit buses, 15-minute delays in and out of New York Port Authority, Atlantic City Bus Terminal. That is due to the Ocean County wildfires. Also, eastern part of Long Island, 111 both ways, Manorville approaching the LIE. We've got an accident investigation. Heavy ride, Sunrise Montauk Highway out toward the Hamptons. We've got an accident Grand Central eastbound right near the Clearview, and a disabled on the BQE westbound right near Manhattan Bridge. Michael, back to you.
All right, Emily, thanks so much. So what's happening there, Em?
Yeah, pizza look good.
Yeah,
we do have some delays and service changes with the subways on the ACFMMG. New Jersey Transit buses, 15-minute delays in and out of New York Port Authority, as well as Atlantic City Bus Terminal. And out eastern part of Long Island, 111 accident investigation approaching the LIE. We got a crash on the Grand Central at the Clearview, a disabled on the BQE approaching the Manhattan Bridge, and slowdowns due to late running roadwork on the Gowanus. So that's near 92nd Street.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, looks good out there. We have some sunshine. It's filtered with some high clouds. That's about it today, but mid 70s, low humidity, a little cooler for the Jersey Shore and south shore of Long Island. Now tomorrow and Friday, back into the low 70s, back to some sunshine. Our one rainy day, Saturday, but by Sunday, it's nice again, a little cooler, back into the 60s. And then we're on our way to another summery warm up, mid 80s by the middle of next week.
Maria, thank you so much. And thank you for streaming with us. We'll see you on News 4 New York at 11.
Have a great morning.
And those high clouds. We appreciate Chopper 4 on the job for us this morning. We've got 55 now at Central Park, 56 in Newark, 53 in Massapequa, White Plains now at 50. Another beautiful view of the sky from Norwalk, Connecticut, and EarthCam Ripka's Beach Park. Here we've got maybe one of those spots that'll be very active later because of just how nice it is. By 1 o'clock, 68 degrees, winds will be light, and all of that sunshine, wear that sunscreen. Temperatures by 4 p.m., 74 degrees, feeling like May, still holding on to the low and mid 60s, even through 10 o'clock with those fair skies. All right, coming up on 6:01 right now. Emily, how are things looking out?
Well, roadways getting a little busy, Maria. Good morning, everyone. Morristown, we got a debris spill causing some delays. 287 southbound. This is right near exit 35 to South Street. Also an accident on the Garden State. 2 lanes are blocked. This is approaching 125, right around 35. And then, of course, Tracy Strahan's been telling us all morning about the fires in Ocean County, but the roadways have reopened on the Garden State as well as Route 9, but you're still going to find quite a few delays this morning. Michael, back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you.